Number 100 in the indicator range is William Castle's The Old Dark House, the remake of the early 30s James Whale movie, which I utterly love. It was released in Masters of Cinema. Great movie. I was really curious about this one because it's a co-production between Hammer and by William Castle. Both of them were being distributed by Columbia, so it seems like an obvious attachment of two big names. And it's a beloved movie getting the remake treatment, and it just doesn't work. Right from the start, this comedic movie just kinda falls flat. Now, it has some great points to it, and has some bad points to it as well, but it's one of those movies that just never quite worked for me. It's all about the Femme family. We have this American car salesman, Tom Pendleton, played by Tom Poston from Zots, who is in London sharing a flat with Casper Femme. He invites him down to his family's manor where they have to go every night to meet the rest of his family, the Femme family. And when he gets there, he discovers this oddball group of characters and that Casper is dead. And as he kind of joins this family and stuck in this household during a storm, he starts to realise that people are dying off and they're all a little crazy. They've all been forced to stay in this building due to the stipulations of a will, and if they're not there every night, they get cut out of it. So these people have been locked in this house with their own strange ways and going a little bit crazy throughout it. They're all a little kooky. They never feel dangerous, but just more silly in the way that they've kind of became disturbed by being locked in here. The house, it looks really great. It looks as if it's kind of run down and grand at the same time. All of the characters separately are really kind of fun and weird. It's got some great production value. Like I said, the house looks great. There's moments where we go outside into a wonderful kind of landscape. There is an ark being built by one of the characters that's filled with pairs of animals. It has this kind of silly, slapsticky nature about it, but there is no driving force behind the movie. There is nobody I really cared about that took me on this journey that I was hoping was going to escape all the strange circumstances that's happening to our main character Tom as he meets the various women who are throwing themselves at him, as he avoids deadly situations. It just felt forced. It didn't seem to flow naturally. And one of the weirdest things that happens in the movie is right at the end of it, for some reason, the credits play out to an American flag. Well, it says at the bottom of the screen, filmed at Hammer Studios in England. And that's what's kind of wrong about this movie, I think. It feels almost as if it was aimed at a more childlike audience. It's that kind of slapsticky nature where it's not laugh out loud funny, it's just people doing pratfalls and people dying without any blood or guts or gruesomeness. It's all just kind of horrible poses with whatever instrument they've been killed by wrapped around their neck or sticking out of them, crazy things like that. But it just doesn't land. The jokes don't land. The setup of the movie is interesting enough until we start to meet the Femmes, and even though each of the Femmes individually are really kind of interesting and fun characters, together you just don't care. The conversations are kind of bland and banal. The murder mystery at the heart of it, who's killing off these family members this night, isn't that interesting. There's no big reveal that you feel, aha, wow, that's cleared everything up. It's clear who kind of did it, and it's just like, okay, shrug the shoulders, it is what it is. Comparing to the original movie, it's not a patch on that. It's not scary, it's not funny. For a horror comedy, it really should be at least one of these things. I'd love to know your thoughts on The Old Dark House. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.